Welcome back, Aquarius. This is your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of January the 6th through the 10th. No, through the 12th. That wouldn't be enough days. So January 6th through the 12th, I am going to be putting down one card per day, and we'll look at what the cards say. We'll see what kind of intuitive hits I get as we go through the week and look at what the themes are for each day. While I'm putting down the cards, I will tell you that I am available for private readings. You can find out all about those at the website listed on the screen here. And you can find all my contact information there too. So if you want to contact me to schedule a reading, or if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. I'm always happy to answer those questions. And of course, I love to read, so always happy to do a reading. So let's jump in, Aquarius. What we have showing up for your Monday is the Three of Stones coming up in reverse. This is just telling me that there's somebody that you may have been planning on collaborating with on Monday, that something comes up to where either they're not able or you're not able. I feel like normally this is the other person, but I feel like this is about a 50-50 split. Some of you, you're not going to be able to bring everything to the table for that collaboration that you thought originally, but for the other half of you, it's the other person that won't be able to do that. So you kind of have to decide, are we going to reschedule this? Are we going to cancel this? Am I going to handle this all on my own? That's going to be up to you to decide, but you do have kind of a heads up of how that's going down. Now, on Tuesday, you guys have the Nine of Bows showing up here. This just tells me that you guys are going into some kind of new territory, whether that's relationship territory, work duties territory, but some kind of new territory where there isn't really anything to tell you how to navigate in that territory. So you're just kind of feeling your way through. Very exciting, especially if you think of it as an adventure, because it totally can be. And then on Wednesday, you guys have the Five of Arrows showing up. And we like it when it shows up in reverse like this. Five of Arrows in reverse just talks about the end of some kind of frustration. By the way, this is my Wildwood Tarot, for those of you who are wondering. And then on Thursday, we have the Three of Bows showing up. This is labeled as fulfillment in this deck. This really talks about the idea of finding out what does bring you fulfillment, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel satisfied, and moving towards that. It's really a decision card. We're deciding what's going to bring me the most fulfillment so that we can move towards that. So that's what we see on Thursday. And then on Friday, a very nice card, the Ten of Stones, which just talks about finding some stability, reaching some kind of goal that allows us to have more stability and more security. Can be in our home and family life, can also be a career goal, or maybe even I've seen this come up as a new phone or a new car, especially if the old one had kind of gone toes up, then you kind of needed that replacement for security. So there's some kind of goal that you're reaching when it comes to more security. Oh, and the other way this can come in too, although I feel like it's more tangible for you guys for this week at least, but sometimes it does come in as relationships, doing something to upgrade a relationship to bring in more stability as well, or security. Let's look at your weekend. Okay, so Saturday, what we have coming up is our Seven of Arrows, or this card labels it as insecurity in this deck. You can see she's got all of these thoughts that are just coming into her. Arrows talk about thoughts or words. So somebody could be saying something to you that's making you feel insecure, or it could be just your own thoughts. More often, it's just our own thoughts that are making us feel insecure. So you want to just really be careful and pay attention to, what am I thinking, and is this even based in reality at all? Because it's just a shame to feel really insecure when, each of us is made absolutely perfect to start with. No reason to feel that kind of insecurity. Next thing we're looking at on Sunday, we have the Wanderer showing up in reverse. Now, the Wanderer in reverse just tells me that there's something that you have begun as a leap of faith in the past. And you're coming to a point now where you're sort of reevaluating that. You're checking out, like, okay, is that still viable? Is that something that I need to wrap up and put on the shelf? Is there any good juice still coming out of that, or has it served its purpose? When this card comes into play, it tells me not only are you reconsidering and maybe even retweaking this leap of faith that you started in the past, but it also tells me that eventually, once you've gone through all these thought processes, you're going to recognize where there is juice still from this, and you're going to continue to move forward with it. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. So that's what I've got for this week. Thank you all very much for being here. I do appreciate it. If I don't see you before the next video for a reading or a Reiki session, then I will see you on the next video. Everyone have a fantastic week. Peace.